WTC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, as we finish the week and head into the weekend, cloudy skies. Didn't see as much sun today as we would have liked, but at least it was dry. Can't say that about this weekend. Can't say that about Monday, next Wednesday as well. New Year's Day looks okay, cloudy but cool. And by New Year's Eve, we think the rains that we see over the next 3 days come to an end. So we'll talk more about that in just a bit. First off, though, let's take a look at the big picture across the lower 48. We got snowflakes flying across the Midwest through the Great Lakes, also back to the southwest in the vicinity of the Grand Canyon, back through Ruidoso and Alamogordo, New Mexico. This is our next weather maker. It's not going to bring us snow, but it's going to interact with our frontal boundary that is cast off to the south. That will bring those showers back to the north. And notice the clearing line, northwest Louisiana looking, northwest Acadiana looking pretty good, but much of the I-10 corridor staying locked in with clouds. But we did see a few intervals of sun, so certainly better than what it was yesterday. Look at the rainfall going back to yesterday. This is just a broad brush of rainfall, just 24 hours. We should be going back 36 hours, but generally you see the spots of yellow. You're pushing 4 or 5 inches of rain. Hot spot around me, about 6 inches of rain, but it was even worse as you went into eastern Louisiana, where we had hot spots better than 10 inches, 12 inches south of Meridian. So could have been a lot worse, and that's where the flooding was the worst, from extreme eastern, northeastern Louisiana into southwestern and southern Mississippi, and even into Alabama for that matter. And with all the rain, all the rivers and bayous are high, but the Vermilion is falling, and it did crest at about 12 feet, as I thought it would. And now we will be dropping below flood stage later on tonight. And you see all the flood warnings, river flood warnings off to the east, and bayous and rivers locally here, but no major flooding anticipated from any of these waterways. So that's the good news there. Temperature-wise, today we started out in the mid-50s, topped out in the low to mid-60s, currently upper 50s right now. Meanwhile, conditions a little choppy offshore. It's going to stay that way through tomorrow. Predictive radar indicating clouds coming back in. We will see scattered showers developing by tomorrow morning. Again, not solid rains or washout type stuff, but enough to be a nuisance, annoying. And the latest predictive radar model, this is the extended HRR model, going for best rain chances around lunchtime tomorrow, but scattered activity into tomorrow evening. More on the way going into tomorrow night and into Sunday, and it looks wetter for our friends off to the south and east. So we'll be watching that. Futurecast indicating much the same. It stays cool. Temperatures don't get out of the 50s tomorrow. That's where we start out. Mostly cloudy skies. Maybe a little dull sun for northern parishes of Acadiana early in the day, but clouds are going to dominate. Then the scattered showers right around lunchtime per this model once again, and that continues into tomorrow evening as well. And then we start seeing that frontal boundary getting into the picture as well. It begins to lift northward as we go into Sunday, and that will allow for eventually a better chance of scattered showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms going late Sunday into Sunday night and into Monday. That's going to be the wettest day, and even wetter for our friends over southeast Louisiana. Here comes a cool front. That's going to clear us out in time for New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day will be dry but cool, and notice the lingering cloud cover. Then yet another batch of energy coming at us from the west is going to ignite periods of rain. In fact, a lot of rain, we think, maybe an inch or two, just plain old cold rains. Look at the temperatures. I don't think we get into the 50s. I think we stay in the 40s most of the day next Wednesday. And then on the back end of the system, this could be snow up here. We're going to show you that and more coming up on the 10 o'clock newscast tonight. But bottom line, turning chillier. We finally clear out after Thursday, so we really don't see full sunshine until a week from today. High pressure moves in, and we'll see temperatures right around the freezing mark next Friday morning. So that'll be the night that Thursday night into Friday, we bring in the plants and the pets. And then going into the following weekend doesn't look too bad. So you can take down the Christmas decorations and put up your Mardi Gras decorations, with temperatures getting back into the 60s, maybe even the upper 60s next Sunday. And then we'll eventually see rainfall developing as we go into the week that follows thereafter. Rainfall-wise, the European model is the wettest of the two long-range models. For us, this is an accumulation over 6 days, an inch or two of rain. So expect a quarter inch maybe tomorrow, a half inch maybe Sunday, maybe an inch Monday, and then maybe another inch or so come next Wednesday. Wednesday. So we'll be watching these numbers, but notice really keeping southeastern Louisiana quite soggy. GFS model hinting at much the same. We'll watch the future runs as we go down the line, but a couple of more inches of rain, but I don't anticipate any flood issues nor severe weather issues as we go through the weekend into next week as well. So tonight, upper 40s to lower 50s. Might have to adjust these numbers a little bit. We'll watch the trends through 10 o'clock tonight. This model going for a little bit milder conditions tomorrow afternoon, 54 to 55, 56 in around there. That might not be a bad call. And then for tomorrow night, holding in the lower 50s, and then milder temperatures going into Sunday. We should get into the lower to mid 60s for Sunday afternoon. So breezy, cool night. Clouds on the increase overnight tonight. Dry most of the night, but some sprinkles by tomorrow morning. 49 your low, 53 to 55 the high tomorrow. It's just going to be a cloudy, breezy, and cool day. Periods of rain showers. Again, not a washout, but just a nuisance. Chance of getting wet at 60% at some point during the day tomorrow. We got 70% going for Sunday. Why not 80% for Monday? Again, New Year's Day overall looking dry. Temperatures a little bit cooler. Notice we get into the 70s briefly Monday afternoon, but then we cool off as we go into New Year's Eve. So you'll need jackets and sweaters if you're heading on out for any festivities to ring in 2019 and next year. While starting off dry on Tuesday, Wednesday a good soaking and some chilly rains and temperatures near freezing as we mentioned next Friday morning. Those numbers are going to change accordingly as the new model data comes in, but that's pretty much the way it's been looking for the next week to 10 days.
All righty. Thank you, Rob.